Three news stories for you. Firstly, viewers, European Union Parliament just a few minutes ago adopted a key resolution on Tigray conflict. The resolution has been adopted with overwhelming majority in support of the resolution. Resolution is a sort of ultimatum to all the parties to Tigray conflict. What does this resolution say? We'll talk about that. Secondly, viewers, while Turkey is providing Ethiopian government with drones, Tigray Defense Force has reportedly destroyed a railway project being constructed by a Turkish company. It is being claimed by project manager of this railway project that several camps and machinery have been looted by TPLF members. We'll discuss that. And lastly, viewers, we have a news story about AGOA, African Growth and Opportunity Act. On the one hand, Ethiopian government is accusing the US of interfering in internal affairs of Ethiopia. On the other hand, Ethiopian government wants the US to continue trade concessions which the US is giving to Ethiopian government under this act, AGOA Act. A very sentimental video has been shared a few minutes ago by Ethiopian PM office. I'll share this video with you. Firstly, viewers, European Union Parliament just a few minutes ago adopted a resolution. 618 lawmakers, parliamentarians voted in support of it. Only 4 opposed and 58 were absent. So resolution has been adopted with overwhelming majority. The resolution is condemning human rights abuses in Ethiopia, recruitment of child soldiers by Tigray Defense Force, presence of Eritrean forces, and the resolution is calling for cessation of hostilities. It is a sort of ultimatum. The resolution says that if situation has not improved till the end of October, then the EU must impose sanctions on Ethiopian government, Eritrean government, and Tigray People Liberation Fund. The resolution is calling for the protection of Eritrean refugees in Tigray and Amhara as well. We saw an ultimatum from the US as well a few days ago when Joe Biden signed an executive order. The US government had said that it would give some time to Ethiopian government. It wants to see if Ethiopian government and other parties are making any progress towards the resolution of Tigray conflict or not. Then the US would consider sanctions against all the parties. The EU is saying the same thing. It is also giving some time to all the parties to Tigray conflict. It means that October is very important, viewers. The US, the EU, they'll wait till the end of October. We could see very tough sanctions on Ethiopian and Eritrean governments and TPLF too if this war goes on after October. So far, no signs of any reconciliation, any start of dialogue between Ethiopian government and Tigray People Liberation Fund. Secondly, while Turkey is providing drones to Ethiopian government, TDF fighters are targeting a railway project being constructed by a Turkish company. Yapi Merkezi is the name of the Turkish company, which is constructing Awash Hara Gobiye railway line project. Project director of this company, Abdul Karim, says that this project has been targeted by TPLF members. Several camps having machinery, excavators, dozers, several camps have been stormed by TPLF fighters, and they have looted these excavators, dozers, other types of machinery. More than 3,000 workers have been laid off because TDF fighters took control of several parts of this project. Abdul Karim says that tunnels are being used as a fortress by TDF fighters, and railway line is being used as a bridge to transport tanks and artillery. Especially Awash Hara Gobiye part of this project, it is being targeted by TDF fighters. We have seen pictures of TDF fighters in Hara Gobiye, showing some railway engines in the background as well. We saw pictures of Amhara soldiers as well, but Hara Gobiye is under TDF control. This project began almost 6 years ago. 1.7 billion US dollars is the cost of this project. Yapi Merkezi was close to completing this project when fighting started in Amhara region. We saw TDF fighters taking control of Hara Gobiye, Wuldia. Then this project came under attack as well. A loss for Ethiopia, just like we're seeing in Tigray, that infrastructure has been severely destroyed. Now this destruction is happening in Amhara, in Afar too. When I say that Ethiopia is becoming weak due to this war, it's because of this damage, this destruction, this humanitarian catastrophe, and ethnic hatred. Overall, Ethiopia is not gaining anything out of this war. Lastly, viewers, on the one hand, Ethiopian government is accusing the US of meddling in Ethiopian internal affairs. We saw a very strong statement a few days ago by Ethiopian government condemning US meddling in Ethiopian internal matters. But a few hours ago, Ethiopian PM office shared a very sentimental video. Ethiopia is receiving some trade concessions from the US government under AGOA. AGOA is African Growth and Development Act. Ethiopian textile exports to the US, they receive some concessions under AGOA, viewers. And we have been hearing that the US might withdraw these concessions. That is why now Ethiopian government has shared this very sentimental video. Ethiopian government says that thousands of women could lose their employment, their jobs, if AGOA is withdrawn, if trade concessions to Ethiopia under AGOA are withdrawn by the US government. Or the video shared by Ethiopian PM office about AGOA. I think.
It has been 4 months since Saron has joined the 8,000 young women employed at one of Ethiopia's leading industrial parks,